Welcome to the deep dive. Where we kind of take a deep dive
Oh, yeah?
into all sorts of interesting stuff,
I love it.
thanks to you guys and all the cool sources you bring to the table.
That's right.
And so today we're going to be looking at
Okay.
Canada's role in the AI world,
Right.
and specifically focusing on the Montreal Institute for Learning Algorithms, or MILA for short.
Okay.
All this great information comes from a website called TATANKA.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it's a real treasure trove of info.
Oh, wow.
It's
It's interesting. We always hear about Silicon Valley as like the heart of, tech and all that.
Yeah.
But Canada, especially Montreal,
Okay.
it's quietly becoming an AI powerhouse.
So Canada's not just playing catch-up. They're actually
Yeah.
leading the charge in AI.
They're right up there.
What makes them stand out?
It's their approach.
Okay.
They're deliberately cultivating this AI ecosystem that's like
Right.
really rooted in research, talent, and ethical considerations.
Ethical considerations.
Well,
Okay, so
I'm a fan.
think of Canada's
Yeah.
pan-Canadian AI strategy as like a prime example
Okay.
of this commitment.
Right.
It's a comprehensive plan that focuses on funding research,
Okay.
attracting like top talent from all over the world,
Wow.
and fostering collaborations between universities and industries.
So it sounds like Canada's doing more than just like throwing money at the problem.
It's very strategic.
Yeah.
Very strategic.
They're strategically building this environment where
Yeah.
AI can thrive.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about MILO,
Okay.
which seems to be at the heart of
Yeah.
this AI ecosystem.
At the very heart of it.
What exactly makes MILO so special?
MILA is no ordinary research institute.
Okay.
It was founded by 𝗧𝗔𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗏,
Mm.
one of the pioneers of deep learning.
Okay.
And, it's become a global hub for research,
Okay.
attracting like some of the brightest minds in AI.
But what truly sets MILO apart is its commitment to developing AI,
Yeah.
not just for technological advancement,
Yeah.
but for the benefit of society.
Okay. So we're talking about AI with a conscience?
Yes.
That's intriguing.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell us more about deep learning?
Sure.
I mean, I hear the term thrown around a lot, but I'm not really sure I understand what it is or
Right.
why it's so important.
You're right.
Yeah.
Deep learning is kind of a buzzword these days.
Yeah.
Think of it as a type of artificial intelligence
Okay.
that learns by processing like massive amounts of data.
Okay.
It's inspired by the way the human brain works,
Okay.
using layers of interconnected neurons
Okay.
to analyze information and make decisions.
Okay.
So this is what allows machines to perform these complex tasks,
Uh-huh.
like recognizing images, understanding speech,
Right.
even translating languages.
So it's like giving a computer a brain.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
A brain that can process information at a scale we humans can only dream of.
That's incredible.
It is incredible.
It's no wonder deep learning
Right.
is driving so much innovation in AI.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And MILA is at the forefront of this revolution,
Okay.
really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with deep learning.
Okay.
They're not just developing algorithms,
Right.
they're exploring ways to use these algorithms to address like some of the world's most pressing challenges.
Speaking of pushing boundaries, I was really impressed by the partnerships
Yes.
MILA has forged.
It's quite a list.
Yeah, I mean, they're collaborating with major universities like the Université de Montreal
Yes.
and McGill University,
Yes.
as well as tech giants like Google,
Uh-huh.
Facebook, AI research,
Right.
and IBM.
It's a who's who.
Yeah, it's like a who's who of the AI world.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
These partnerships are really a testament to MILA's reputation
Okay.
and the value they bring to the table.
Yeah.
They're not just working in isolation. They're actively collaborating with some of the most influential players
Right.
in both academia and industry.
I imagine these collaborations are mutually beneficial. Right.
Of course.
MILA gets access to
Yes.
resources and funding,
Yeah.
while their partners get a front row seat to cutting-edge research.
Exactly.
But it goes beyond that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's something about this collaborative spirit that really sets MILA apart.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's not just about sharing resources.
Right.
It's about sharing knowledge and expertise.
Uh-huh.
It's about fostering an environment where innovation can flourish.
Right.
This collaborative approach is also a major draw for investors.
Okay.
It signals that MILA's work has real-world applications
Uh-huh.
and is backed by some of the biggest names in tech.
So MILA is this incredible hub of AI research.
Yes.
Powered by deep learning, fueled by collaboration.
Yes.
And guided by a strong ethical compass.
That's MILA.
I'm starting to see why Canada's making such a big impact in the world of AI.
Yeah.
But let's not forget about the human element.
Yes.
The TATANKA article mentioned a story about a researcher named Sarah and an investor named Tom.
That's right.
It seems like their story perfectly encapsulates
It really does.
what MILA is all about.
A great example.
So,
Yeah. Sarah and Tom's story highlights how MILA is attracting individuals and investors who are driven by more than just profit.
Right.
They're drawn to MILA's mission of using AI to make a positive impact on the world.
That's great.
Sarah's a brilliant researcher at MILA who's deeply passionate about using AI to tackle climate change.
Wow.
She's developing AI models that can help us better understand and predict climate patterns.
That's remarkable.
It is.
Using AI to combat climate change?
Yeah.
It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening right now.
It's happening.
That's amazing.
What about Tom?
So Tom is an investor,
but
not your typical investor?
He's looking for ventures that align with his values. He wants to invest in something that goes beyond just profit. Something that genuinely benefits society.
Yeah.
He's drawn to MILA because of their commitment to ethical AI and their collaborative approach.
So it's a match made in, well, maybe not heaven, but definitely in the world of AI.
I like that.
Yeah.
In the world of AI.
A brilliant researcher with a passion for using AI for good.
Yes.
And an investor who wants to support that kind of work.
Exactly.
What happens when their paths cross?
So Tom visits MILA. And he's immediately impressed by the energy and the focus on real-world solutions.
Yeah.
He's blown away by Sarah's work on climate change.
Wow.
And he sees the potential for AI to make a real difference in tackling this global challenge.
This is where it gets really interesting. So we've got the brains, the passion, and now the financial backing.
It's all coming together.
It sounds like a recipe for success.
It does.
What convinced Tom that MILA was the right investment for him?
Well, for Tom, it was about more than just the potential financial returns. He saw MILA as an opportunity to support a vision of AI that aligned with his values. You know, he recognized that MILA's commitment to ethical AI wasn't just a talking point. It was deeply ingrained in their research culture and their partnerships. It's reflected in the projects they choose to pursue and the way they approach problem solving.
So Tom saw investing in MILA as an investment in a better future.
Exactly.
Not just a potentially profitable venture. That speaks volumes about the kind of environment MILA has created.
It really does.
Yeah.
And this is a crucial point for anyone interested in the future of AI. You know, as the AI sector continues to grow, institutions like MILA represent a unique opportunity for investors who are looking for both financial returns and positive social impact.
So we've established that Canada is a major player in the AI field. And MILA is at the forefront of this movement. But what exactly is it about Canada's approach that's attracting all this talent and investment?
That's a good question.
We talked about the pan-Canadian AI strategy earlier.
Yes, we did.
But what are some of the specific policies that are making Canada so attractive to AI innovators?
One key factor is Canada's commitment to research and development. They've implemented generous tax breaks for companies investing in R&D. Which makes it financially attractive for businesses to set up shop in Canada.
So it's not just about attracting companies. It's about incentivizing them to innovate. And push the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it goes beyond just financial incentives. Canada has also streamlined its immigration process for highly skilled workers. Making it easier for top AI talent from around the world to come to Canada and contribute to this growing ecosystem.
That's smart.
It is.
Attract the best minds, create an environment where they can thrive, and watch the innovation happen.
Exactly.
It sounds like a winning formula.
It's working.
But Canada's success in AI isn't just about attracting companies and talent, is it?
It's more than that.
There's something about the Canadian approach that seems to foster collaboration and a sense of community.
Absolutely. There's a strong emphasis on collaboration within the Canadian AI ecosystem. MILA, for example, plays a key role in bringing together researchers, students, and industry partners. They host workshops, conferences, and networking events that create opportunities for people to connect and share ideas.
So it's not just about competition.
Right.
It's about creating a space where people can work together, share knowledge, and collectively push the field forward.
It's a very collaborative environment.
I imagine that kind of environment is incredibly fertile for innovation.
Oh, absolutely.
But let's shift gears a bit and talk about the practical applications of MILA's research.
Sure.
We've touched on Sarah's work on climate change.
Yes.
But what are some other areas where MILA's research is making a tangible impact?
Well, MILA's research has wide-ranging applications, from healthcare to finance to transportation.
Wow.
For example, they're working on AI models that can help doctors diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're developing algorithms that can detect fraudulent financial transactions and protect consumers from cybercrime.
So we're talking about AI that can potentially save lives, protect our finances, and even make our cities smarter.
And more efficient. That's right.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
And these are just a few examples. MILA's research is constantly evolving, exploring new frontiers in AI, and finding innovative ways to apply this technology to real-world problems.
That's what they do.
It's clear that MILA is a force to be reckoned with in the AI world.
They are a leader.
But what I find most compelling is their focus on ensuring that AI is developed and used ethically.
That's key.
We've talked about their commitment to social impact.
Yes.
But how does that translate into concrete actions? How does MILA ensure that their research is aligned with ethical principles?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's something MILA takes very seriously.
Okay.
They have a dedicated research group that focuses specifically on the ethical implications of AI.
So it's not just an afterthought.
No.
It's an integral part of their research process.
It is.
Yeah.
Right. This group is involved in developing guidelines for responsible AI development, conducting research on topics like algorithmic bias and data privacy, and engaging with policymakers to ensure that AI regulations are aligned with ethical principles.
So they're not just developing the technology, they're actively shaping the conversation around how AI should be used in a way that benefits society as a whole.
They're setting a standard.
That's impressive.
It is impressive.
Yeah. It sounds like MILA has really thought this through.
They have.
They've created a framework for ethical AI development that goes beyond just lofty ideals and translates into tangible actions.
Exactly.
But what about the researchers themselves? How does MILA foster an ethical culture within its ranks?
MILA recognizes that fostering an ethical culture starts with education and training. They offer workshops and seminars on AI ethics for their researchers and students.
So it's about instilling a sense of responsibility in the people who are actually developing this technology.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They also have a code of conduct that outlines ethical principles for all members of the MILA community.
So it's not just about what they research. It's about how they conduct their research, the values they uphold, and the impact they have on the world.
It's all connected.
Yeah, it seems like MILA is really walking the walk.
They are.
When it comes to ethical AI development.
They're a great example.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them such a compelling example for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
You know, they're showing that it's possible to create an AI ecosystem that's not just innovative, but also responsible and aligned with human values.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into MILA and Canada's AI landscape, it's clear that something special is happening here.
Something very special.
Canada has emerged as a global leader in AI.
A true leader.
And institutions like MILA are at the heart of this success story.
At the very heart.
But it's not just about technological prowess.
Right.
Canada's approach to AI is rooted in collaboration.
Yes.
A commitment to social impact. And a strong ethical compass.
It's a winning combination. It's a model for the world.
It seems like Canada and MILA are setting a new standard for how AI should be developed. One that's not just about innovation, but also about responsibility.
Yes.
And a commitment to using AI for good.
That's the key.
It's a really inspiring example for the rest of the world.
I think it's important to remember that the future of AI isn't something that's predetermined.
Okay.
It's something we actively shape.
Right.
Through the choices we make, the investments we prioritize, and the conversations we have.
So we're not just passive bystanders in this AI revolution.
We're active participants.
We have a role to play.
Yes, we do.
In ensuring that AI is used to benefit humanity as a whole.
Yes.
That's a powerful message.
It is a powerful message.
So what can our listener do to get involved in this conversation and help ensure that AI is used for good?
One thing they can do is stay informed.
Okay.
There are so many resources available online and through organizations like MILA that provide insights into the latest developments in AI and the ethical considerations surrounding this technology.
So reading articles, listening to podcasts like this one, attending conferences, all of that can help us stay up to date.
Stay engaged.
On the latest advancements and the potential impact of AI.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to ask questions.
Okay.
Challenge assumptions.
Yeah.
Engage in dialogue with others who have different perspectives.
Right.
The more we understand about AI, the better equipped we are to shape its future.
It's about becoming informed citizens.
Yes.
Advocating for responsible AI development and holding those in power accountable for the choices they make.
Absolutely.
It's a collective effort, and every voice matters.
Every voice matters.
And remember, it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about the values we embed in that technology.
Yes.
It's about ensuring that AI reflects our shared humanity and serves to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable world for everyone.
That's the goal.
This has been an incredible journey into the world of AI.
It has been fascinating.
With a special focus on Canada's leadership and the inspiring work being done at MILA.
A true inspiration.
We've gone from a broad overview of Canada's AI strategy to a deep dive into the ethical considerations that are shaping the development of this powerful technology.
That's right.
And we've seen how institutions like MILA are leading the charge, not just in terms of technological innovation, but also in their commitment to fostering a culture of responsibility and ensuring that AI is used for good.
That's what sets them apart.
We want to thank you, dear listener.
Yes, thank you.
For joining us on this deep dive.
We appreciate your time.
We hope you've gained a new appreciation for the potential of AI and the important role we all play in shaping its future.
Absolutely.
Remember, the future of AI is not something that happens to us.
No.
It's something we create together.
We create it together.
So stay curious. Stay engaged.
Yes.
And let your voice be heard.
Let your voice be heard.
This is just the beginning of an exciting journey into a world transformed by AI.
An exciting journey indeed.